Ouch. The hell was that? Like freaking grabbed my skin under my mic. Holy crap. That hurt. What an introduction that was, wasn't it? What's up? Welcome to another episode of the show here as we are on April 26th. We're so far away from real life, but we're moving there one game at a time. And this is a big make it or break it game for German Marquez here, who has started the season 0-4-5. So this is a big one for him. So he needs to do really well here tonight for us not to push him elsewhere, or not for us not to do something with him that ruins the starting job, as he's technically our ace of the squad. As we'll take on Cleveland here, as Colorado will take on Cleveland. Cleveland is very happy because they have the chance to sweep the Rockies. For y'all that don't know, the Rockies are in the midst of a 6-game losing streak right now. So that 6-game losing streak went from they were 9-10, and then they suffered that 6-game losing streak, and now they're 9-16. Cleveland has picked up a lot of games here, and they're very happy with these results here, and they're hoping to finish this series off against them and get the sweep. And with that sweep, they would move over to 16-9, putting them up there. One of the better teams in the league. They've won 7 in a row, 8 in a row, hoping to make this 9 in a row, and then they start up the series against Boston. So this has helped them a lot these last couple series that they've had. So we're going to start it off already and see what happens between Cleveland and Colorado. Is it's going to be a chance for Cleveland to sweep the whole series, and Colorado, at least maybe they hope to get something out of it. Marquez taking on Plezek. And let's see what happens here. As Colorado got a run there. And there's Colorado with 3 runs. Okay, this is a different Colorado showing up today, but Cleveland telling Marquez, we know this is not. Come on, Marquez. How are you going to do this? It's a 4-4 game right now. Plezek still in the game. German Marquez also still in the game. And they're still at 4-0, 4-4 here. But Cleveland definitely saying, okay, we need to make some moves here. Karen Chuck's going to come in and hold it down. Urina's in the game as well, and he's letting it go. And he's been getting a lot of the innings for the team. He might be someone that we might have to let go so this team stops relying on him, because he's probably good on his own, but you're not giving him too many pitches. And James will keep it there. Brad Hand's in the game. And now Cleveland is about to sweep this series against Colorado. They're going to bring in Class. I think we can let's jump in this game. I just want to see Cleveland against this lineup. CJ Cron as Class A going in for his 6th save of the year. And this is going to be here in Cleveland. This is the early game today. As Emmanuel Class A against CJ Cron, who's gone 1 for 3 in this game. And let's get it. This is what I do with these series. This is kind of, if you haven't seen these videos, this is what I do. I'll go simulating through quick sims and whatnot, jump into the game when it's close, like by 2 runs or 1 run, and then it's the 9th. And we just commentate and go through it. The Rockies trying to avoid losing this series, and avoid losing 7 games in a row. The Rockies, I thought, would be better than this. Cleveland trying to win their 9th in a row. So 2 teams on the opposite side of the spectrum right here. Cleveland going to their closer to finish this one off. And one of the better players of the Rockies organization right now is taking his chance to bring his team back that are down by 2. And a lot of people would say this is a trash organization, the Rockies, but no. Oh, got him. He got him to swing in there. And look at CJ Cron. He's like, okay, he got me. He got me. That's why he's the closer. And Chris Bryant, who has been in the series 3 for 10 in this series, batting 300 with a double. Today he's got 1 hit. So, I mean, it seems like he's getting a hit every single game, but he definitely wants to get the big hit here. Finished 4 for 11 in this series. That'd be nice, Chris Bryant, the former Cub. And at 9 and 16, you definitely want to start climbing back up to 500 as quickly as possible. He didn't go for it. That's easy to tell he didn't go for it. Come on. How you going to try to question that one? 1-1 count. Cleveland definitely loving the fact that they got some games up here. But they know they have the White Sox, so they're chasing. Yeah, the White Sox are actually a good team here on MLB The Show. I think they're the best record in the league, or they're tied with it with the Astros, with the Rangers or the Rays. I have to double check that, because the Rangers lead the West from what I remember. The White Sox lead the Central. I think the Rays lead the East. The American League definitely up there. And I think the Padres and Dodgers are in a battle for the West. The Central is the Cardinals, but barely, and the Mets are leading the East. And there's a strikeout there, as Emmanuel Clase says, I got second one. The second one there, one more. One more, and the Guardians going after Alan Trejo, who got moved up in the lineup because he's been batting pretty well. He's been doing really good. Got moved up to the 5th position, but for this game, he's 1 for 4 today. But Alan Trejo definitely been a bright spot in Colorado. But when you're chasing 101 mile per hour fastballs, that's going to be pretty tough. This Trejo is waiting for this. And that's a nice one, 99 mile per hour. This guy throws fast and hard. But here we go, going and hoping for the 3rd strikeout to get the sweep of the Colorado Rockies and move Cleveland to 9 games in a row. Now a little bit too low. Trejo got a good eye. Trejo's got a good eye for that. It's like, I'm not following that one. I'm not falling down to that one. Come on. And back to it again. Pop up, and this is done. That's it. And there you go. Cleveland takes this game, the first game of the day, 6-4. The Guardians sweep the Rockies, and they continue their win streak at 9 now, while the Rockies will lose 7 games in a row. That's a tough one. Jose Urena will get the loss in this game, not Marquez. I guess he did allow 2 runs, but it's not great. All right, let's see what the next game is, and this is what we do. We just look at the times up next. I got 1:05 game here. Got 12:35 here in Cincinnati. That's the earliest one I got. Next one, we're gonna go to Cincinnati. So let's go to Cincinnati. Texas, on the other hand, they've won a couple games, I think, or they lose. Yeah, they lost. They had just won about 8 in a row, so 7 in a row. So they were looking for their 8 win yesterday. They couldn't get that one, as Cincinnati denied that one. Cincinnati trying to get the rubber match up here and at least win this series after losing 2 series, one against Tampa, one against Pittsburgh. And they're trying to get this one here against Texas. John Gray will take on Hunter Green. What a battle that is. The future ace of the squad of Cincinnati taking on Texas' John Gray. And John Green holding it in, so is Gray. Oh, there, never mind. Cincinnati got to 2, but then Texas got to 2. Hunter Green. I think this is where you take Green out. I don't think you're going to keep it. I mean, they're both. Oh, never mind. Texas got to him, and I should have taken him out. Should have taken him out what I could. I mean, I didn't even trust the bullpen to hold it down. And it's going to be a game that Texas will take this, and they'll take the series here. As John Gray pitched 7 innings, 6 strikeouts. He gets the win. Green will get the loss here, but I thought he could go another one. This will move Cincinnati to 11-15 and Texas to 16-8. So they're up 8 games above 500. Texas is starting off pretty well. 105 games. I see Baltimore. Yeah, we're going to start Baltimore series up next. The Baltimore one. Baltimore. Is it Baltimore and Boston? All right, Baltimore and Boston. Cole Irvin against Chris Sale here tonight. They're both 2-2 pitchers. Okay, this should be interesting to see what happens here between it. Boston's 8-17 and Baltimore's 12-11. They lost the last game. Baltimore did. Boston, on the other hand, needs this one. They need it because they're about to go against Cleveland, and that's a tough team. They've been winning games, but at least they'll get a rest day. Oh no, they won't get a rest. Oh, Boston will get a rest day, but Baltimore won't. So let's go. Let's see what happens here. We head over to Baltimore to see who takes this series. There it is. It's a 1-0 game now. Chris Sale 2-1. 4-1. And he win another inning. Nick Pavetta's in the game at 6-1. I think you're gonna take Cole Irvin out and let Bradish come in. Bradish, well, Pavetta's in the game, and it's an 8-1 game. And they got it. They have this one in the bag. They're gonna give Michael Given the chance to come in, and he allowed 9 runs. He allowed 9 runs. Are you kidding me? He allowed 9 runs. Michael Givens in 1 inning. Boston just came back in the 9th. Holy shit. And Kenley Jensen, who had a blown save the last time he came out. Not last time, but the 2 visits ago. Last game he came out, he got the save. But then before that, he blew the game. But Boston just pulled the comeback here on the Orioles here in Boston and Baltimore. So holy shit. Now let's see how the Orioles respond after a 9-run inning. They were up 8-1. They gave Michael Gibbons a chance. I think we're gonna send Michael Gibbons down now because that's unacceptable. 9 runs in 1 inning. You're just coming in just to get your ERA down a little bit, maybe, but no. Let's see what happens here as Baltimore really got to kick themselves in the shin right now. They had this one, and Michael Gibbons unfortunately blew it wide open. I like Michael Gibbons too, but it's not happening. And there it is. The first one, Kenley Jensen gets out right there. As long as he holds on to this one, bam. Verdugo says, I got it. He's like, I got you guys. Austin Hayes got 2 singles and 2 runs in this game, 3 for 11 in this series. So he's been doing most of his damage in this series here in this game. But Kenley Jensen is ready, loaded to break this poor Baltimore team. The momentum's in Boston's side right now. How the fuck did they come back? I know we are going to send Michael Gibbons down, though, right now. That's unacceptable to have that kind of result. And I know I like him. I think he's okay, but maybe he gets DFA'd, or maybe we're going to send him down to the minors. I think that's what we're going to do, and we're going to see what we have, as there's a pitch right there. I just don't think you can give that kind of game up and think you're gonna come back. And back to it again, and no, he's not chasing that one. It's a 3-1 count here. All right, if he can get on base, Baltimore can cook something up. They're 4.5 games behind Tampa Bay. Definitely don't want to lose as Boston's 9.5 games. And there's a nice one. There's a foul ball though. So there goes Chicago. They're up a couple games. The Angels and Texas are leading the West. I didn't think the Angels were up there, but Houston's right behind them. Oakland's already 14 games behind. And a nice little hit there. Oh, can he get him? Oh, yeah, he got him. He was out. Hayes, and they're going to come down to the last out now. As Jansen's like, I got this one down. 6 for 12 in this series. A home run and 5 RBIs for Ramon Urias. He's doing really good in this series. But the team, on the other hand, had the lead. And Boston, 2 strikes away. 2 strikes away from getting this one. As you can see against right-hand pitchers, he is doing a good job against them. And he is taking a right-hand pitcher on right now. Pops up that. Oh, that's gone. He ain't catching that one. It's not gone, but he's not catching up to that one. It's a double. No, it's a double. It's going to leg it out for a triple. You got to be kidding me. No, I think he got only a double. He only got a double, but that's a way to keep yourself alive. And Ramon Urias wishing he could have played the Red Sox a lot more every single game. Adley Rutschman is up next, and he's having himself a good little game here today. 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Here you go. 11 RBIs. Put something up there, young guy. Put something up there, young fella. Let's see what you got. It's Boston back at it again. I'm showing you videos for every single game right now at this point. And back at it. It's because, well, Baltimore had the lead. This game would have been over already. It's Jensen right now. Has to be careful not to blow up again, because he might be getting removed from that closer role if he can't keep it together here. And there's a strike there. The Red Sox are like, okay, got to keep it here. Good to see that the Red Sox can actually score that many runs. I didn't know if they could or they couldn't. And that's another one there. Nice. One more. That's all he needs. One more to close this game out. Adley Rutschman is waiting and anticipating while the man known as Kenley Jansen is coming up. Bam. And that's a pop-up right there. You better get it, Rafael Devers. Devers got it. And Boston will win with the late game comeback in the 9th, scoring 9 freaking runs. And yes, Michael Gibbons will be given the loss. That only allowed 4 earned runs. And there you go. Look at those numbers. Verdugo got a home run with 3 RBIs. I mean, he allowed 6 hits, and I don't know how we get up with those 9 earned runs. Thank you, 9 earned runs. I saw it during he'll be keep active. We're gonna go to Baltimore right now. Yeah. I mean, How do you give up that many? Michael Givens right now, that ERA is, it's over, man. We're going to send you down to AAA. And you'll be giving your chances there. We're going to call up Darwinis Hernandez. We're going to add him to the 40-man roster. Let's see what we can. Anthony Bebomo. I mean, yeah, I guess we'll put him in a, or move him from this. But we will bring him up right here. We're going to move up and add to the 40-man. And Hernandez will be the guy we move up. As he's played before in the majors, he played for Boston multiple years. His ERA is terrible as well. Last year we didn't play 7 games. So let's go to our pitching rotation. We're going to put him as the guy here and set up with Dylan Tate. And that's it. That's where we're going to go with this team. Is Baltimore not happy with this? They're 12-12, a 500 team. They should be a little bit better, I think. But Boston moves to 9-17. They're going to start a series against Detroit. Meanwhile, Boston will have the day off, and then they start a series against Cleveland. So let's see what's the next game. 107 in Toronto. Another AL East matchup. No, AL East. Another AL East team playing the White Sox, and they're right now split in the series, but Toronto hoping to take the series here against the White Sox, or 17-7. They're 10 games above 500. One of the better teams in the league. Clevenger against Kikuchi, and Clevenger hasn't won a game yet, and Kikuchi has won 2, but the ERAs is almost similar. Let's see what happens when these two face. And there's 1 run for Toronto already. There's 1 run for the White Sox. There's 4. That's 4-1 right now between Toronto, and they're going to let in Anthony Bass and Clevenger. Bass is holding it down for 0 there, and he holds it again. Ruiz on the other side, and now Toronto up by 4 right now. They're going to bring in Romano, and Romano got it closed out for them. I don't think he'll get the close, but Bo Bichetti with the player of the game, 3 for 4, a home run and RBI. Kikuchi gets the win. Clevenger gets the loss. It's a 5-1 game. And Toronto, 14-11, they'll take the series from the White Sox, and the White Sox now at 17-8. Toronto will start a series against Seattle at home, and the White Sox will face off against Tampa Bay again in 4 games this time. Last time they faced off in 3 at the Trop, sorry. And let's see what happens when they face off against each other. Right now, Tampa is 17-7 and Chicago 17-8, but Tampa might improve that record. So let's see what's the next game here that we have. I think I saw New York. Yeah, the Minnesota Twins. See what the Yankees are up to. The Yankees are going to face the Rangers in 4 games after this. They're going to travel to Texas. Right now, they're on the verge of splitting. Right now, their series is split with the Twins, and the Twins are hoping to win this because then they're going to welcome in Kansas City for 4 games. Taylor Mali, who the guy that's on the verge of also being, like, they're keeping an eye on him, against Clark Schmidt here today. Let's see what happens. Both teams are 3rd place in their divisions. 1-0 right now. 5-0. New York taking down Mal. I think that's it for him. Chris Paddock will come in. And hopefully hope it on 5-1. Pitching wise, they're still keeping it in it. Paddock still keeps him in it. And there's 5-4 now. And this is where I think you have to bring in your relief. Johan Duran will come in. He's their closer. He's going to hold it down against Michael King. It's only 1 run. Nick Gordon on bat for Minnesota. This is a 1-run game, so this is where we step in. 2 teams with almost very similar records. If Minnesota can't win this, they'll have the same record as the Yankees. If they win this and come back, they'll take it. And they're going to take on Clay Holmes, who's 3 for 3 and saves so far this year. Nick Gordon is 0 for 4 right now, hoping to change that, hoping to get his first hit here and add someone on base. It's the Wednesday games here, and then will be the show. And here it is. Clay Holmes puts one up there, and that's a hard one to hit. Guardians did win their 8th straight game. Their 9th straight game now. Shit. These are the news from yesterday right now that we're getting on the ticker. As the Yankees are trying to win this series and put the same kind of record between them and the Twins. Ohtani got 6 RBIs in a win against the Athletics. That's crazy. We'll see with Ohtani. We'll see where the Angels are. George Solar collects 5 RBIs. Good for him. It's the Braves. That's a tough one. And I'm happy that Jorge Soler has been doing that because I gave him more playing time. Trey Turner's got a 16-game hit streak and a strikeout right there onto Nick Gordon, who goes 0 for 5 in this game. And all you can do is just look and wonder. Donovan Solano. Wondering what's going to happen here. He's also 0 for 4 in this game. So the Yankees right now are very happy to face the top of the order because they're all 0-fers. And there's another one there. And right now already has them at an 0-1 count because of that foul ball. And, oh, bud, this is going to be tough. And there's, oh, no. Bell got his 9th home run of the year with 3 RBIs. That man's raking. That comeback right there, you just can't believe it. And a swinging at nothing there at all. An 0-2 count right now. This is going to be game for these guys if the momentum goes to them. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jeez. The Rangers beat the Reds 7-3, as you can see down there. They held it together. And Gray definitely did the work for him. Tampa Bay still up on Toronto 3.5 games. Toronto second place. That's a, they beat the White Sox. The White Sox are only a game up on the Cleveland Guardians now. Minnesota with a win here, they can move themselves up there. And a hit right there will not really do much because they got you out. And only one more out saving the Twins here from losing this game and losing this series. And they're going to put Carlos Correa up there ready to go. He's 4 for 10 in the series, 1 for 3 here tonight. What can Correa do against Clay Holmes? Let's go. He's not swinging at that one. Come on, my guy. You got to be better than that. The Dodgers are half a game behind the Padres. What? That's another ball right there. The race in the wild card still very early. Atlanta, Philly, Pittsburgh, and the Dodgers. And the Giants are 2 games behind, too. Byron Buxton on deck. If Clay Holmes cannot get out Correa, if Correa gets on there, you definitely now fear that there is a chance that it could be bad. And that he puts it back into the zone. And Correa's like, okay, I just got to watch it. And a walk to Carlos Correa there to put a runner on first. And they're going to put in Royce Lewis as a pinch runner. Byron Buxton, who's 0 for 4 in this game, reached on an error, 3 for 12 in the series. This is a big moment right now, but you take it one bat at a time, and that's what the Twins' philosophy is right now. And Buxton was going for the big swing, and nothing there at all. Clay Holmes now feeling the pressure right here. It's only April baseball, but still, these early games do matter. And I think he went. No, they're going to say no. He didn't go for it. But he was looking to go for that big swing, you could tell, too. And the Yankees back at it again. And, oh, that's it, game. Oh, no. A one shot down the middle. And the runner is running to third. This is going to get good now. This is definitely now the intrigue. Now, the runner's on third. Runner on first. The Twins have the Yankees where they want them right now. Jorge Polanco, who's 3 for 4 in this game. It's a tough one here. Polanco not going to swing on that one. Runners on first and third. The Yankees are very, very close to blowing this one right here. The runner's 90 feet from home. Strike right there. Holmes is like, got to keep myself composed. Because you got King waiting for you if you can't hold this one. And the Yankee fans back home will definitely not let you hear the end of this. And a big swing in there from Jorge Polanco. And now it's a 1-2 count. The drama, the intensity of an April baseball game in Wednesday. By God, it's at a chill. It's a 2-2 count now. Clay Holmes already pitching more pitches than I think any closer should pitch. But he's still in the game doing his thing. And a hit right, though. Got lucky. It did not go. That would have been a hit to left. Like that, you never know what it could have done. It could have brought that runner all the way from first to home. And here it is. Polanco, another foul ball. These damn foul balls keep being the intensifier. The Twins right now are like, come on. 3-2 right now. Jose Miranda on deck. Jorge Polanco just has to wait and see what happens. And that's a hit if he doesn't catch it. He catches it. And the Yankees get the win. And they take the series here. And definitely some drama at the end right there. Definitely scaring them a little bit. But the Yankees will win. Clay Holmes gets a save. And the Twins fought hard all the way to the end. That's all you can say about them. And that's probably what they'll be doing, fighting really hard until the end. Clark Schmidt is, he is out. He's out for 1 or 2 months. The Yankees have to make a move. Frankie Montez, his shoulder, will keep him active still though. But definitely now have to look at the Yankees and see what they have for 2 months. They're not gonna have Schmidt anymore. Schmidt is out. He's injured. So what did he suffer? He suffered a fractured wrist. He's out for 2 to 3 months. So he will not be here anymore. We now need to call up a starting pitcher. Luis Gil, I mean, he's been good. We're gonna call him up. I think he's 24 years old. Potentials B. The Yankees will make this move. I think they make it. Or should we let him keep working down there? I think we let him. I think we call him up and see what he has. I mean, you also have this guy here, Johnny Brito. 22 strikeouts. I think we give. I mean, we could give Brito, give him a chance. 25. Yeah, let's give Brito a chance. Let's move him up to the major leagues and see what he could do. As Johnny Brito will take over that spot of Clark, of Schmidt. So there's Brito, who's a 65 overall. I mean, we'll see what he can do. He's in the 40-man roster for a reason, so we'll see what he brings when he steps up for his first game when we see him. The Yankees got their win, and they're okay with that for now. Yankees winning. They're about to go into 4 games against Texas, a really good Texas team. All right, let's see what the next game is as we move only a couple of games in the way. 740, 640, 140 right there. I got a 140 game and a 2. All right, so let's go to Milwaukee here. Milwaukee's taking on Detroit. Detroit they're gonna either split the series right now with Milwaukee, but they have the chance to take it. Wade Miley's on the mound for the other side, and Joey Wentz on the other side. We moved Joey Wentz from the bullpen over to starter to see how he does as a starter. So I can't wait to see what he does there. So let's see. This is going to be Joey Wentz's chance to shine. And Detroit's already up 2-0. Oh, Detroit getting to Wade Miley. And Wade Miley, I don't know if he'll continue to be a starting pitcher here, man. I don't know. 6-0. Ashby's holding it down. It's 8-2 right now. Joey Wentz is still in the game, and I think we're going to take out Ashby. We're going to put in Ethan Small. And it's 10-2. This game got out of hand. And Detroit is definitely going to walk out of here with a win. 10-6. Oh, they almost blew it at the end, but they get the win. Tigers win 10-6. Miguel Cabrera got a player of the game with 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Damn, Miguel Cabrera. Wade Miley on the other hand for the Brewers. That's not pretty. He might be getting that sent down soon. Or that might be DFA'd, one of the two. But Joey Wentz got a win, and good for him. The Tigers will move to 12-12. They'll take the series here against the Brewers, and the Brewers will move to 10-15. Very underachievers. I think they should be doing better than this. Is that not true? I don't know. The pitching's been sus for them. We're going to go to Arizona as Arizona's playing Kansas City here. And Kansas City has they've ever since playing the Angels, they've come back. They have won 3 in a row. They have won 4 out of their last 5 games after losing many games. They lost 9 games in a row, and now they're 4-5 in their last 5 games, and they're going for the sweep here against Arizona. And I don't think Arizona is ready for that. Arizona is technically losers of 4 straight games, and they're not doing well. They're going to put up one of the better pitchers in Zach Gallen against Daniel Lynch. Let's see what happens. This is the guy I feel like he should put them together and keep them cool. And Arizona's already up 5-0. Damn, Lynch is not good. But there's the 4-5. What happened? Gallen, come on, hold it in for them. And Gallen holding it in. Jonathan Hensley on the side. And there he's going into the 7th. He's going to take it. He's not taking it into the 8th. That's it for him. It's because the bullpen's tired. 4-5 in Arizona right now. We're going to let Melanson step in, and we're going to go into this game and see what happens between Kansas City and the Royals. As Kansas City Royals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. As the Diamondbacks avoiding and trying to avoid that home sweep, being swept here at home by the Royals. It's Mark Melanson's on the mound. Edward Olivares ready to go, who's 0 for 3 in this game. They're down by 1. Still have the chance to sweep Arizona here. That'd be quite the game if you could sweep them. Knuckler, they're going to count that that's not a strike, but hey, whatever. I'm just saying that's not a strike, but hey, whatever. It's cool. It's a morning game here. And a big hit, big fly. It's going to be foul ball. Foul ball. Lucky Arizona. 1-2 count, as Edward Olivares was really trying to turn on that one. And he's not going to go for that. He thought about it. You saw that little late twitch. He was like, I think I'm going to go for it. I'm going to take a chance. And nice. Melanson getting him. But they're going to call that a ball, right? Is that what I just saw? 3-2 count here. And going for keeping himself alive, because that could have been a strike. It could have been strike 3 right there. And Melanson going to walk Olivares, and he's going to set up the tie-in run right now on first. Franmil Reyes, who's 4 for 13 in the series, 0 for 3 today. Nice little double here. Could get that run all the way home and tie it up. And another ball. Got Joe Manaply already warming up, getting ready to come in for Arizona. In case Melanson can't get the shutout, the closeout. And he's putting the ball on the ground. I think you have to get him out. He's not pitching good right now. Melanson not giving good pitches right now, and this is looking bad. Bad. Strike. Okay, there you go. Hitting the strike zone again. And you can do that 2 more times. You get your first out. And back at it. Oh, when the camera gets like that, you know that thing is gone. Franmil Reyes has just put the Kansas City Royals back on top with this 3rd home run of the year. Mark Melanson trying to pull the hook on that man, pull him out, as Kansas City says, we still want the sweep, baby. We want the sweep, and we're going to go 5 for our last 6 games. That's what we want to do. No outs right now, and the Diamondbacks losing this game right now. Michael Massey. We're going to have to see how it goes for Arizona. Maybe we can get into this one. We're not going to do that. We're going to do a quick manage. Let's see what happens. 6-5 here. We're going to jump out of this here. They're going to bring in Aroldis Chapman to come and get the save. He's only gotten 1 save this year. But he's going to try to get it here. He's played 7 games so far, though. He's going to take on Corbin Carroll, who's been 2 for 4 here in this series. He's 5 for 13 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Arizona's trailing right now by 1. They were winning by 1. Now they're trailing by 1. Kansas City definitely wanting in this one, wanting to get a sweep after everyone was counting them dead. And a big hit there. Oh, no, it's going to be a foul ball, but you now have him up 0-2. Chapman could be someone that the Royals used later on for trade bait. Who knows? Or maybe they do. Ooh! He did not go. The third base, I'm saying, no, he didn't go. As here he goes. They're going to try to get him again. Chapman. Couldn't get him to go there. It's a 2-2 count right now. And Chapman. Yeah, there's still a couple more games to go still. And we've Chapman getting one of the better young players in the game to go for it. Chapman loved that one. The emotion that he just displayed there, he's like, I like that one. That's how I like to strike him out. Christian Walker stepping up now. He's 1 for 4. Diamondbacks have a lot of good young players that could be something. And not going to chase that one. You're going to watch it. As he does look better than Melanson. When Melanson was out there, he looked like he was pitching shit. And another one right there. That's a strike. That's a strike. That's a strike. It's a not pretty, but it's a strike. And back at it again. Swinging that is. Ugh. What you swinging at there, man? That's all the way up top. And Chapman now going for the strikeout. No, he put it up there, so he went big swinging there. He was swinging for something. And Arizona right now, they seem confused facing Chapman. And that's another one there. I don't know if I would have called it, but they called it. And now Evan Longoria against Aroldis Chapman. With the game on the line here, Longoria going to try to keep his team alive. Been 1 for 2 tonight. And puts it there. So I know you're a vet. You've seen big moves. You know a lot. Evan, don't call me Eva Longoria. Oh. You've got one more. Chapman's trying to get for his third strikeout here. And he got him. Chapman comes in, closes it out. 1, 2, 3. Shows the Arizona Diamondbacks how a closer does it. And he got the job done, and Arizona had the lead, and right there, Reyes says, that's gone, man. That's gone. He's like, I don't even care. Like, we're done. And Vinny Pasquitano will get the player of the game. I think it should have been Franmil Reyes for that big home run, but Melanson definitely gets the loss, and Chapman will get the save. I mean, that's a tough one for Melanson, but it was tough. And Arizona will move to 9-17 and Kansas City 9-16. Arizona has now lost 5 games in a row, and they're going to play Colorado up next, so maybe that helps them out. But Kansas City now gets to 9-16, and now they're improving. Kansas City, good on them. Good on the Kansas City. They're going to need these games. Let's see, 6:40 is the next game that I got. 6:40, 6:35. So we're going to go to Pittsburgh on the next one because they're playing the Dodgers. The Dodgers this is the second game of their series. And Pittsburgh was able to win last night by 1 run. So let's see what happens when these two go out again. Walker Buehler starting this game. He's been coming off the bench a lot. Okay, got to go to the Dodgers. They have 27 people on their roster, so that means I have to send someone down. So let's see. What do they have? All 27 in AAA. Okay, let's see. Who did they send someone down or what? Look at, they have to send someone down to triple. Yeah, because he's injured, so Page is playing pretty bad. We're gonna send him down to AA. And now there's too many over there. And now we're just making some quick moves here. Loduca is doing really good. The Del Duca, who's playing really bad in AA. They have a lot of good prospects. Fucking Dodgers do. We're gonna go run Doncon down to triple single ankle. All right, that means we should be ready for the Dodgers. The Dodgers play the Pirates here. There we go. Play the game. There we go. All right, here we go. It's Walker Buehler against Vince Velasquez, and the Dodgers are already up 3-1. 4-1. Buehler holding. Oh, that was a bad inning for Buehler. This is 4-4 game. Vince Velasquez. That's it for Velasquez, I think. Chase DeYoung is going to come in. No, Syndergaard coming in from the bullpen. It's 6-4 right now. Never mind, 7-3. Chase DeYoung is going to be done. Holderman will come in. And Syndergaard keeping it in there. 7-6. 6-7 right now. We're going to get into this one and see what the Dodgers do. Alex Vesia got an inning pitch in there. I don't think he'll be in the game. I think they're going to bring in Phillips. Two teams with the same records of 13-11 right now. The Dodgers trying to get the win here. Evan Phillips coming in, 4 for 6 this year on his saves and his save opportunities. Mark Matias, who's 0 for 5 in the series so far. This is the second game. Dodgers lost last night by 1, hoping to win tonight by 1 here in Pittsburgh. Phillips puts a cutter. That's a cutter. It's not what you want, but it's what you got there, and that's kind of where you're at right now. And now Phillips yet again. Back at him again. Ooh. trying to get him there. He's not going to swing at that one. He doesn't want that one. And back again. Ugh. 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. 2-2 count. Okay. I'm watching. We're all watching and we're all waiting and anticipating and wishing for the best. 3-2. Phillips, you're better than this, bro. You're better than this. You're about to take waiting for Austin Hedges. He's waiting for you to come back on. And he would love to have a runner on base. And, ooh, got him. Big swing in there. Mark Matthias, nothing for you there. Oh, Ji-Hwan Bae. 347 average, 6 RBIs. He's coming in the game. And Pittsburgh saying, we want to put our best chance to win it. We still have our best foot forward. Swinging at nothing there. This Bay's like, okay. Number 3, Bay. That's his name. He is Bay. And he is the Pirates Bay. And back to it again. Phillips looking locked in there. And I think he might now. With that last strikeout, he's feeling the confidence. And it's pop up right there. That's it. Hold on to it. Boom. The Dodgers are like, we're good. Keep Brian Hayes, who's got 17 RBIs, 4 home runs, a home run in this game, and an RBI. So he's been doing really well so far in the month of April. He's trying to close out the month strong. He's obviously keeping his spot. And a cutter up top right there. That's a tough one. Phillips right now. Looking locked in, and the confidence of Phillips is great as well. And that's something else that you need to have. And whoo, foul ball. 0-2. Can you get him one more? All you need is one more. All you need is one more. Ooh. 1-2. Got away from him. You can tell that one got away from him. The Royals got their win. Look at that. It shows right down there, 6-5. And nothing. Now, the East right there. Boston's 9 games behind. Baltimore's 5. The Yankees are 4.5 games. And Toronto 3.5. Cleveland. Oh, and there it is. The W for the Dodgers as they will tie this series at 1-1 here in Pittsburgh. And they'll take it. They're like, yeah, we do what we got to do. We got to succeed where we can. James Outman, a home run and RBI. Noah Syndergaard gets player of the game. I'm just kidding. He wants to win here. Phillips gets his 5th save of the year. So the Dodgers, a home run for Mookie as well. And J.D. Martinez with 2. And a home run from O'Neal Cruz on the other side. And G-Man Choi and Hayes, they also got home runs. So that's a win. The Dodgers will get that one. All right, let's move on to the next game. 640. I see 640s. I see 2 640s. We're going to go to Seattle and Philly first before we go there. Seattle. I think this is the second game of their series. This is the second game. They lost last night. Seattle's only 1 game under 500, while Philadelphia's 4 games over 500. Will be Robbie Ray, who last performance finally showed it was looking like Robbie Ray. But he's going to take on Tejuan Walker, who is a 3-0 with a really good ERA at 1.93. So let's see what happens. This is going to come from Philly. And Seattle's already up 3-0, getting to Walker quick, and they're 4-0. Walker might not have come with the stuff today, as he's allowing a run every single inning. They're going to let him go. And he is allowed to run each inning. Connor Brogdon, they're getting a run every inning. The goddamn Mariners, they finally stopped there. And Brogdon's 10-2. Robbie Ray's still in the game. Belatti, it's 11-2. And that's it. It's an 11-2 game. What a blowout here in Philadelphia. The Mariners took care of business. This is the Mariners I was expecting to see. Three home runs by Teoscar Hernandez. God fucking damn, that's a beast mode. 3 home runs, 4 RBIs. He scored more runs than the fucking Phillies. Robbie Ray will get the player of the game. Will get the win. His ERA is coming down. Walker gets his first loss. His ERA went a little bit high. I mean, yeah, they were getting a run every single inning on you. Come on. Yeah, do better than that. And Seattle moved to 12-12, and they'll come in next game try to get the series win on the road. Next game is gonna be Tampa Bay and Houston. Let's take a look at this one here real quick, because Tampa Bay, so far they're looking to sweep the Houston Astros in this series. And then after that, they play the White Sox in 4 games. And then in May, they'll play after that. They get a day off and play the Pirates. So here we go. They're going to try to continue themselves looking this good. Tampa Bay is going to throw out. Who's Tampa throwing out there? Eflin, 2 pitchers who have not lost. And they're better pitchers. 2 of the better pitchers on these squads. Let's see what happens. 4-0. Houston got to them real quick. Houston's like, we got to win this one. Eflin's still in the game. Eflin's still in the game. I think you're going to take him out, though, here. Yeah, we take him out here. Yanni Chirinos allowing a run there. Allowing another run. Chirinos, 7-1 right now. There it is, 7-3. I don't think they're coming back. It's game over. Houston will avoid the sweep. They win 7-3. Alex Bregman got himself a home run. Eflin gets a loss, and Jose Urquidy, or we're calling him now, 5-0 with a 3.1 ERA. The Astros win 16-9, and Tampa 17-8 as they start their series against Chicago on Thursday. That's going to be a tough series for Tampa Bay. Meanwhile, the Astros are going to have a day off, and then they play the Phillies. Whew. Good stuff. Let's see. I think that's a rematch. Isn't that a rematch of the World Series? I think so. All right, I got a 7:20 game. 7:40, I got a 7:10. New York and Washington. Let's go to the NL East. Washington, who won the last game 3-1 on the Mackenzie Gore got the pitching outage, and he got the win. The Mets, on the other hand, they lost, and they've lost 2 in a row. One of the better teams so far to start off. But here we go. It's going to be Gray, Josiah Gray, who's 0-3 with a 10 ERA. I'm thinking about sending him down. We'll have a pitcher. We might bring him up against Jose Quintana. New York's already up 2-0. Josiah Gray is looking like he's in trouble. Yep, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. Quintana still got the shutout. It's 8-0. And Quintana's still in the game. Oh, there it is. The shutout's gone. It's 3-10. And 5-2. Quintana's going to be out for 2 to 3 months. A fractured arm. Holy fuck. The Mets just lost Quintana. And Quintana's one of the better pitchers. 10-5. The Mets win. But McNeil got a home run and 2 RBI. So we have to go now to the Mets here. And that's a tough loss there for 2 months. On a fractured arm. What the fuck? But Quintana's been doing well for them. 3 wins. That ERA is looking good. That strikeout, he was doing really well for them. It's definitely a tough loss for them now. I don't know where they're going to go. I mean, we can bring him up here. 27-year-old. He's got 32 strikeouts. We're going to bring him up. Yep. Alcier Hernandez will come up and take up Quintana's spot, and we'll see how he does for them. Or we can bring Carlos Carrasco in there, actually. He's been a starter before. I can give him that. Carrasco. Yeah, we're going to give Carrasco that spot then. Carlos Carrasco will be the starter. There, and we'll go with that starting pitching now. As the Mets got the win over them, and now they'll play tomorrow to see if they can take the series with Verlander against Trevor Williams. Josiah Gray, it's probably his time to go down. I mean, not a good start for him. All right, next game. 9:45. Right, that's probably the last game of the day. Yeah, it's the last game of the day. 7:20. I got Miami and Atlanta, and I got Chicago and San Diego. So we're gonna go to Atlanta and Miami. Another East matchup here, as Miami was able to get the win last night, and their losing streak of 8 games. Sorry, and now they're gonna play Atlanta again here, and Atlanta's 14-10. Miami's 9-15, hoping to get their 10th win. Edward Cabrera, really bad ERA against Charlie Morton. I mean, hope the ERA stays down, right? It's 2-0, 2-1, 2-3. Atlanta takes control again. Edward Cabrera. Anderson's in the game, so that leads me to suspect that they might have lost a pitcher too. Edward Cabrera, Masick, Cabrera still in the game. 3-2 here. Automatic JT Churro goes. Okay, Atlanta taking the lead there. And I think that's going to be, I think they're going to win this game here. Ooh. He did allow some runs there, but they still get the win. Ian Anderson gets the win and player of the game. They won by 1. Cabrera gets that one. What happened? I guess I guess he's not hurt. Ian Anderson gets that one. I'll look at the box score. That's what I want to look at. No, not that one. Let me take a look at the box score for that game. See what happened, because that's kind of weird. Iglesias gets a save, but let's see what happened here. He didn't. Yeah, Charlie Morton got into 2, and I don't know. I don't think he's out or nothing. Didn't say anything about him being injured. Okay. Okay, next game then. We're going to go up to the 7:40 game in Chicago and San Diego. The Cubs, they lost last night. Oh, they got shut out 0-3. San Diego definitely loving that. But that's just the first game of the series, and we'll see what happens here in this game. So Musgrove will take on Sampson. Sampson, the best ERA in baseball so far. But it could definitely change after playing the Padres. 3-0 right now. 3-1. 3-2. 3-3. 3-4. And this is where this is where the changes happen now. As Rowan Wick will step up. Okay, 5-3. 5-3. They're gonna let Fulmer come in now. And here it is. We're gonna get into this game at Wrigley with the 10-13 Cubs against the 15-10 Padres, as the Cubs will try to even out the series here when they send out Michael Fulmer out there to try to get a save for them. And he's going to start off against Austin Nola, who's 1 for 3 so far in this game. The Cubs are hoping that he can keep him in this, and then Fulmer got him to pop up here. As long as the ball goes that direction, boom. First out there, and the Cubs are like, all right, 5-3, baby. Matt Carpenter, who's 2 for 5 in the series, got a walk, but today he's 0 for 2. And I was down the middle. It's almost begging for it. Matt Carpenter with a 9-game hit streak. Remember, he started off the season a little slow, and so far he seems to get it back together. That's a tough swing. He got a hit there. Oh, but nothing at all. And his hit streak is over. His hit streak is over unless San Diego finds a way to keep rolling this inning over and over again with only 1 out. Xander Bogaerts 1 for 3 in the game here. The Cubbies are like, we got this. Whew, no. You don't. Not with that kind of pitching. Come on, you can do better than that, Cubs. And as I hit the bat, Bogaerts was like, I'm ready to send that one gone. 1-1 count right now, and I'm loving. I think he's got it. I think the Cubs have this one. Oh, never mind. I might have spoken too soon. As you gotta get Bogaerts. That's the thing. If you don't get Bogaerts, you're about to start taking on the harder parts of the Padres offense. You got him. They're not gonna call it. 3-1 count right now. The Cubs hoping that this could get Fulmer. Oh, Fulmer got him there at 92. One more for Fulmer. He trying to get his next save in line here. We get his 4th save of the year. No, he's gonna walk Bogaerts. He's going to walk Bogaerts and bring Jake Cronenworth, who's been terrible so far this series. He's 0 for 7 with an RBI. But everything can change here right now. He's 0 for 3 in this game. And there it is. And that's going to be the out right there at second. Cubs win, and the Cubs win, and they're like, okay, last couple games we found it, and we're finding out who we are. And it's a big win for them, as Dansby Swanson will get the player of the game. Sampson gets gets a win. Fulmer gets a close, and Musgrove will get the loss. Let's look at that. They found a way to win somehow. Mancini got a home run. Fernando Tatis got a shin contusion. We'll keep him active though. Okay, so there goes San Diego. Musa fits in 11. The Cubs move to 11-13, getting closer to 500. They can somehow find a way against San Diego here. If not, they're going to play out Miami, and Miami's been a struggling team. All right, now we're going to go to Anaheim to see if Oakland, how the Oakland A's and the Angels do. how this series will end. The Angels have won 2 games against them, which is a shocker because they've struggled against losing teams. But they're trying to get the series win here. The Angels are. The A's trying to just find a way to split the series still. As Kyle Muller, not bad ERAs. He gets strikeouts, but a strikeout pretty much per inning against Jose Suarez, who's got a really high ERA. But he finds the ways to get strikeouts as well. So 2 pitchers would like to get strikeouts. Let's see what happens here. It's a 0-0 game right now so far. There's 2-0 now. Dalton Jeffers on the game. Jose Suarez still keeping the shot. It's 7-0 right now, and the A's, Ken Waldichuk stays in there. And the A's got 2 runs on Suarez, and that's going to be the end of his night. I can tell you that. Waldichuk on the other side, keeping it together. That's it. We're going to bring in Hergo. 3-7. The Angels will win this one, and they have the series right now on the A's already 3 games, and they're going to hope to get that next one. Hunter Renfroe got the player of the game, 4 for 5. The Angels moved to 17-8. The A's now to 2-23. Their losing streak continues. It's at a 1, 2, that's 4, 6, 10. They are at a 14-game losing streak so far. Nothing you really can do about that for the A's. We've seen the roster, and it's not a pretty roster. It's a pretty bad roster. Shea Langeliers is struggling right now, but it's okay. We're not going to bring in Soderstrom just yet. Aguilar's also struggling. Everybody's it's a bad team. It's a bad team. It really is. It's just a bad team in general. Okay, as they're going to try to come up the next game with Fujinami against Otani. That's going to be quite the matchup right there. And the Angels move into... right now it says that they're a half a game above the Rangers and a full game above the Astros. What a race in the AL West it has been. And now we're going to close out the day here on the 26th. We're going to close it out here with the Giants and the Cardinals. I think this series is the Cardinals right now so far. Let's see. The Cardinals lost last night, but they won the first one. But they're going to try to get this one here to start taking advantage. So it'll be Alex Cobb against Steven Matz in San Francisco. So let's see what happens when these two collide. Boom. Quick manage it. All right, 0-0 so far. Both pitchers finding a way to keep it together. 3-0. There's St. Louis getting on the board. I think you take out Alex Cobb now. You bring in the Scalafani. As the Cardinals are trying to keep this shutout. And Steven Matz might get that shutout. Oh, no, they gave Giovanni Gallegos the chance. 3-2, and they got lucky. The Cardinals almost made that comeback. Steven Matz went 7 innings with a shutout ball. Is going to help his ERA. Alex Cobb will suffer his 4th loss of the year. No wins yet for him. And the Giants will lose by 1. Giants who are now turning to 11-14. They were trying to get to that 500 pace, but the Cardinals are 15-10 now. And that's it. We are done with April 26th, and we're going to move on to the 27th after this. But I'm done with this video. I'm out.